Now we are going to start from the very beginning. Let me create a new collection. Imagine that I am the teacher and you are my students. And I am going to create a collection asking you to collaborate, asking you to work, to create your own sub-collections within mine. Okay? So let me for first write a title for my collection. Let's say restaurants review. And we are going to write a short description about that. Let's say to write a review about your favorite restaurant. Okay, so I have my own collection and I ask my students to write a review about their favorite ones. Maybe they are going to tell me about the decor, the service, maybe about the prices, the stuff, maybe about the food. They are going to describe their favorite restaurant from everything. Talking about prices, describing the service, describing the stuff, describing the decor, the atmosphere, and so on. And let me add a cover image. Maybe I can upload from my device, or maybe I can choose from the library. Let's upload an image that Helen is going to like most. I searched for it on the web since it's connected to Russian food. So I'm going to upload an image for a Russian restaurant and Russian food. Let's save it. So you can upload an image from your device. Maybe you can search for it on Google, then save it. After that, you are going to upload it as a cover photo. And you are going to add a background image. Let's try the second one. Let's try to choose from the library. And I'm going to share or to search for my image. Let's say restaurant. Here we have got so many options. We have got so many Russian or so many restaurants. Let's click on that one. As soon as I click on it, automatically it will be uploaded as a background image. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes. What about you, Helen? Everything is okay right now?
Yes.
Perfect. So let me write something here for my students. Let's click on the plus icon and add some text. Maybe I can add some text in the form of asking my students to do something. So I'm going to say that, my dear students, may you kindly share or write, may you kindly write a review about your favorite restaurant telling me about what you like most in it, then I'm going to click done. Now, maybe I can do something like a hyperlink. I can search for any video from YouTube, then I'm going to add, if I click on the edit option, and maybe I can select restaurant and search for any restaurant video. Here, restaurant YouTube. Let's check. Here are some options. I have, first of all, I have to view this video just to make sure that everything is okay. Then let me show you. I'm going to take the link, Control C. Then I am going to click on the link option here on my Wakelet collection and paste Control V, the link to my, and click on add link, then done. Can you see the word restaurant? Even the color of the word restaurant is changed. Change it into green. Means that it's hyperlink to YouTube video or to any other link you may add or you may link. So when the students got my Wakelet, as soon as they click on restaurant, it will automatically take them. It will automatically takes them to YouTube video to watch it before starting writing a review about their restaurants, telling me about everything about it. Now imagine that me as a teacher, I have finished. I'm going to click. First of all, you have to change the privacy. You have to make it public to be visible to all your students. You cannot make it private since only you have the access to edit and to view everything in your Wakelet collection. So you have to change the settings and make it public. Maybe you can change the layout, and I'm going to show you. You can change it. I like the mood board and make it like that. Not only you have so many options in the layout, you can make it media view, but I like the mood board to see your Wakelet your sub collections of your students in one place. Yes. Let me click done. And now here is my Wakelet collection as a teacher. I have a Wakelet collection entitled Restaurant Review. And I have something to share with my students, and I like them to collaborate. I like them to create their own collections within it, to create their sub collections. So let me show you how to do that. Here is my collection, which has one item, which is a text. My dear students, I'd like you to write a review about your favorite restaurant. And if you stand here, can you see that the word restaurant is, the mouse changed it to the hand, which means that it's linked to something else somewhere. And if you click on it, it will take you to another place, the Wakelet platform. I linked it to a YouTube video. So maybe I can invite contributors to my Wakelet collection. First of all, let's see manage contributors. You can find that Muhammad Abu Hassan is the admin. I am only the admin, but I can invite my students to collaborate for my Wakelet collection. How can I do that? You can do that by sharing a shareable link with them or the code. Maybe QR code, and they are going to scan it with their devices. So let me invite you, Helen, and you, Rosa. Imagine that right now you are students, not teachers, and I'd like you as my students to collaborate in my Wakelet collection through copying the code and share it with you. Now I copied my code, the code of my Wakelet collection. It's time to share it with you. So here is the chat, and I am going. Let me click on the chat, and here is the link. Here is the code. I can share the link or the code. Yeah, now I shared the code of my Wakelet collection on chat. Can you see it? I send it. Yes. Now it's your turn as students. Now you are students. It's your turn now. Helen, Rosa, till now everything is clear.
Yeah, I can see the code, and then what shall I do with this code? Copy this code.
Now, Helen, Rosa, you are students. You aren't teachers. You are my students. Now
Okay.
I ask you, both of you, as my students, to go to Google and write wakelet.com. Write wakelet.com. Can you share your screen? Maybe one of you can share a screen with me. Now I stopped sharing. I stopped sharing. Maybe you can share your screen with me, Helen? And
Yes, of course. Yes, sure. I will share my screen. Just a second.
To show you. Yes.
Here it is. I put here wakelet.com.
Wait first. I need to see your screen.
I'm sharing the screen. Can't you see it?
I'm seeing.
Rosa, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
And you can see wakelet.com.
Helen,
yes.
can you see? Helen, can you see at the top on your right, a place which says that enter code?
Just a second. Muhammad, can you see my Wakelet platform right now?
Helen, you have to sign out. You have to sign out.
We have to sign out? Okay.
Helen, first of all, you have to sign out. Because students needn't have registration at all. Our students, I asked you to sign out.
I cannot sign out because Google remembered me, and when I got to a Wakelet platform, I am automatically appeared in my personal account. This is the problem. I tried many times, you know. I signed out, but when I got into Wakelet, he understand that is me.
Okay. Let me share my screen and show you. Let me share my screen and show you. I'm sharing my screen right now. Can you see my screen?
Yes. I can share mine because I could sign out from my Wakelet.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, I could sign out, so I'm going to share mine.
Yeah,
because I'm seeing the option. Okay.
Okay, Helen, that's a great. Okay, Rosa, that's a great. You can share yours.
Okay.
Helen, can you see
Rosa? Can you see my screen?
I can see my screen now.
Okay, let me.
What can you see right now?
I can see Helen and I can see Rosa. Just only Helen and Rosa. Rosa, I can do it with you. Rosa, I can do it. If there is a problem with sharing with you, I can do it. Okay.
I don't know if now can you see?
Yeah. Everything in one place. I can see. Yes.
So I'm sharing.
Helen, can you see Rosa's screen?
No, now I can see you and Rosa on the screen. And Rosa's screen is frozen.
No
now I can see myself.
What about mine? What about mine? What about
I went down. I fall down. My call. I'm going to try to share again.
No, Rosa, no need. Rosa,
okay.
I shared mine.
Okay.
Can you see mine?
Yes.
Perfect.
But I'm going to enter the code.
Yes.
On mine.
Wait, Rosa, please wait. Here is contributor. So the first step, Helen, we go to contributors. Then I am going to invite my students by sharing the code with them. Okay?
Yes.
After that, let me sign out. I have, first of all, the most important step is that as a teacher, I have to sign out. Let me log out. Now our students needn't have their own accounts. They needn't register. They needn't sign in. No need to even to sign up. Now I logged out. Imagine that right now I am a student. Can you see my screen, Helen?
Yes.
Have what? You have here enter code. Can you see it, Helen?
You know, we have got a thunderstorm here at my place, and I lost connection for some time. I needed to join again, but the recording is okay.
Right now, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know whose screen it is, because I see Rosa.
This is my screen. This is my screen.
Okay.
This is mine. Imagine that here we have wakelet.com. We have wakelet.com. So we are going to ask our students to write wakelet.com. No need to sign up. No need to log in. It's just to click on enter code. Then it asks them to enter the contributor code, which I'm going to share with them. Then click join. After clicking join, it asks them to write their names.
Yes.
First of all, students are going to write wakelet.com, then enter code. After that, click join. After clicking join, it asks them to add their names. So let's say, for example, it's me, Muhammad. Since it's me, Muhammad. Then I'm going to click add. After clicking add, Helen, you have to know, Rosa, you have to know that I logged out of my account. Now I am a student. I am collaborating in the teacher's account. I'm collaborating in the teacher's Wakelet. I'm going to create my own sub-collection within the teacher's collection. Okay?
Okay.
So I enter the code, select join, added my name. Then right now it will take me automatically to the teacher's Wakelet.
I have got a question.
Can you see, Helen, can you see my screen?
Yes.
It says that me as a student, I have to click edit collection. As a student, I have to the teacher gives the access to his students to edit his collection. Edit, just edit. They have an access to add their own sub-collections. They have an access to delete their sub-collections. They cannot delete mine. They cannot delete other students. Each student has the ability to add his own sub-collection, to edit it, even to delete it. But he hasn't any access to edit or to delete others' collections. So I am going to edit, click edit.
I have got a question at this point, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
If a student entered the code, can anyone else work with him in this sub-collection, or only one student for one sub-collection? Or can they work together in one sub-collection? For example, I have got a group of students and I want them all work together and create sub-collection. Can they work together?
Of course, they can work together, Helen, but for first, they have to add all their names. When they enter the code and they join the collection and it asks them to add their names, they have to write all their names. Or maybe they have to write group 1, group 2, group 3. And you, as a teacher, know very well who are students in group 1, who are group 2. Maybe they can write group A, group B, group C, group D, and you know very well who are in group, who is students who are in group A, and group B, and so on. Maybe they can write their names, Muhammad, Helen, and Rosa. So they are going to create their sub-collections created by Muhammad, Helen, and Rosa. So if you have your students, if they are going to work in groups, we have that choice. Maybe to write their names before joining, or maybe they write even group A or group or any symbol that you know. You as a teacher divided your students into different groups. Maybe these groups are consisting of 5 or 7 students, and you know them very well. Muhammad, you are in group A, Rosa, you are in group B, and so on. And you tell them you can join, you can add your names, or just only your group's name or number.
And they can work at the same time?
Now I am in the teacher's collection. Let me scroll down. Here is the teacher collection. Here is the teacher's collection. Helen, can you see it well?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Let's see the magical feature. Let's see the magical feature here. When we click on the plus button, we have another magical feature, which is create collection.
Yes, I saw this. Yes, but I could not do.
When I clicked on create collection, it asks me to create my own collection within the teacher's collection.
Yes.
by adding a cover image. Let's add a cover image.
The same steps as we create our collection.
The same steps that we did before. Even we can create maybe from your device or maybe from the library. Then you are students are going to write a title to their collections. You can give me a title of any Russian restaurant, Helen. Maybe
Troika. I will type for you.
You can spell. Okay. Let me go to the chat and pick it.
Troika means three. It might be 3 horses, 3 people, you know.
Yeah. So the number 3. Yes. So can you, Helen? Here is the name. Yeah, Troika. This is a Russian restaurant. Yes. Control C. And then go and paste it. So Muhammad is going to tell us about his favorite restaurant, which is
The screen is frozen.
We are not hearing him.
Yeah.
Now he's back. You are back, Mohammed.
I can see both of you. I can see both of you.
We couldn't. You were frozen.
But right now I can see you both. Yes.
Oh.
I can see such wonderful faces, such beautiful faces that I love most.
Oh, thank you.
So Helen, let's continue.
Okay.
We said that I am going to share my screen. Yes, sharing. And here, me as a student is going to create my new collection within the teacher's collection by editing the cover photo or adding a cover photo, then writing the title, maybe the name of the restaurant of my favorite one, then I'm going to click create. After clicking create, wow, here is my sub collection within the teacher's collection. Here it is. And it asks me to edit it, to add as many items as I want. So I am going to edit it as a student. Maybe I can add some pictures, maybe some texts, maybe some media files, maybe some videos, and so on. This is, wow, this is happening inside or within the teacher's collection. So
it's great.
yeah, so it asks me to keep going, to keep editing, to keep working. Can you see it? Helen, can you see it?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So me as a teacher, I can add my own items. Sorry, me as a student, just only click on the plus icon and I have so many options to add. Maybe I can add URL, maybe add texts, images, upload PDF files, files from Google Drive or OneDrive, or maybe Flipgrid videos. These are the options where our students are allowed to add within their sub-collections. Let me say, for example, maybe add some text and say that Troika is my favorite restaurant. Can you give me something about it, Helen? Maybe the prices.
The prices are very high, but the food is
very
delicious.
high. Okay.
Yeah,
the
prices are very high, but the food is delicious.
Okay, but the food is very delicious. Wonderful, amazing. Maybe about the atmosphere.
It's friendly.
Okay, is friendly. Something about the staff.
The staff is dressed in national costumes.
Oh.
One more, Helen.
The staff is dressed
in
national costumes.
Okay. Can you give me something about the service? It's very fast. Okay?
Maybe, yeah.
And
not really not very fast, because if you order something special, for example, especially some kind of meat or fish, you need to wait for about 40 minutes or maybe 1 hour. If it is very special, you know.
See that the service is quite low?
Not low. The service is excellent, but you need some time. But the music is great, and while you are waiting, you can dance and enjoy Russian national music.
That's really amazing. You can enjoy Russian national, right?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Maybe as a student, maybe he can say that I recommend, the recommendation, I recommend. You sure?
Yeah, once in a lifetime
You
to
sure?
spend a lot of money in this restaurant.
Try, you should try it. Yeah, so as a
Yeah.
student, we have to.
When you come to Moscow, you always go to this restaurant and then you are a beggar.
Okay, Helen, you can invite me and Rosa. You can invite both.
Yes,
You can
yes, of
invite
course,
us.
sure.
That would be great. After finishing, right now, as a student.
As usual, very funny webinar. I have
Wow.
got a good sense of humor.
Yeah. Rosa, by the way, our sessions, me and Helen, are the funniest sessions ever. I can imagine that.
I
No
believe
one
that.
in the whole world, no one in the whole world have such funniest sessions like me and Helen. Our sessions, our meeting, all the time, all our sessions are the funniest ever. We have a lot of fun. We laugh, we play it, we have fun all the time.
Oh, that's amazing.
Even Helen's students are the funniest students ever. They are to the extent that you can imagine that they are crazy.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, not some, most of the time. And Rosa, can you imagine that? Can you imagine, Rosa? Can you imagine in some of our meetings, they made me crazy like them?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can
yes.
imagine that. I
yeah,
can.
yes.
Yes, I can.
I love such kinds of students to the fullest. Those are the students whom I like to meet all the time. Those who can make me feel excited, amazed. Maybe they can make me jump to the fullest. I can jump even to the feet. Yes. And Helen, one of my very, very special and distinguished friends ever, like you, Rosa.
I'm blushing. I'm
You
blushing.
But
have a
Ellen,
special place, you have a
you
special place in my heart. That's why I asked you, Rosa, to join me and Helen in our session.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that, and I
And
thank you both.
if you don't have such a place in my heart, I wouldn't have told you or asked you to join us.
Oh, you are amazing. Mohammed is my special mentor, and I love
And,
Ellen. I
and
follow Ellen. I see every post that Ellen makes in Facebook, and I appreciate your work so much, so much. Uh, you cannot believe how much I appreciate you both. For me, it's an honor to be here because I feel that I have so much to learn, and for me, both of you are great mentors, great teachers, great educators, great persons, especially that great persons. For me, it's the most important because people with big hearts are special to me. And you both are people with big, big hearts. So yeah, I love you both from the bottom of my heart, and it's an honor to be here with you, to share this moment with you. It's really a pleasure for me.
Thank
likewise,
you.
Rosa,
Thank
you
you.
made me speechless. I cannot say a word after you.
Oh, you know, I make comments on Facebook, and when I comment, it's what I feel, because I'm like that. I'm sincere. I don't say what to impress anyone. I write and I say what I feel. That's the way that I live. I don't have to feel appreciated by everyone. I have to feel appreciated by the people I love. So
Wow.
that's the way, yes. And you are knowing me for about a year, for my activities from. I will go back on doing virtual field trips maybe next week because I'm so stressed to be at home. I'm at home for more than 2 months, so I have to go out. We need to go out, and we have the permission to go out. So next week or in 2 weeks, I will be doing virtual field trips, maybe with a mask, but it has, if necessary. But I will go out to Porto City to make my virtual trip live again, because I miss that so much, to walk, to feel the air on my face, to see my beautiful city. I miss that so much that I have to do that again. And in about 4 minutes, I will have the Wakelet webinar, the Pro Surfer webinar. So I will have to leave you now. And my
how to join? How to join?
I'm going to send you the link.
Okay. We can join together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Before you go, I have to click done, then click done here, and after clicking done and sign in as a teacher, I will find a sub collection in my Wakelet collection created by a student who's called Muhammad. So, yeah. So when I
give me just a moment. I have to open the doors. Just a moment.
Okay. So Helen, I am opening my Wakelet collection right now as a teacher. I am signing in as a teacher to see my students' work, to see my students' sub collection.
Okay.
I'm back again.
So I am going to log in. Helen, when you write wakelet.com as a student, you have to enter the code here. Can you see?
Yes.
You have to enter the code.
I know. But if some of my students have got their own accounts on Wakelet,
no need. They have to sign out for first. They have to look out.
Yeah, but they created their own accounts on Wakelet already. They have created, so they need to sign out.
Yeah. They need to sign out in order to have the option create a collection within the teacher's collection.
Okay, I understood.
So your problem is that you are signed in. So when you try to write, when you try to create your sub collection, it automatically takes you to your Wakelet account. So
yes, and they cannot do anything. So even if I restart my computer, I appear again.
Helen, can you see? At first, I have one item. In my Wakelet collection. Right now, it's 2. Can you see it? Yeah. Let's open it and see the other or the second item. So, as a teacher, you have to sign. You have to look out and enter the code to cooperate, to contribute, and to create. I am opening my collection right now, and let's see the sub collection that a student whose name is Muhammad created. Wow, here it is. It's loading. Here's my collection, the teacher's collection. As to items, the teachers. Wow, that's really amazing. Here is the teacher's collection, and there's a sub collection within it added by Muhammad. Can you see it? Can you see it, Helen?
Yes,
amazing.
Sure. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yes. So you can add as many sub collections as you want. You can add as many items, as many sub collections. If you have so many students, they can add, they can contribute, they can create their own sub collections within the teacher's collection.
If I want to some people to join to my online project in Wakelet, so I should share with them the code. if they want to make sub collection, right? Not only my students, but for example, if I want you to take part in my project on Wakelet, I can share with you the code.
I will be a contributor. I'll be a contributor. If you if you share with me the shareable link or the code, I'll be a contributor to collection. So I can have access only to add my own items, to create my own sub collection. I haven't any access to edit yours. I haven't any access to delete yours. Just only mine. I can, as you can see here, you can edit yours, you can delete it, you can add whatever you would like to add. Anything else you cannot do. You cannot delete or edit any of other students or the teacher himself. So you as a teacher, you can share the shareable link or the code even with other teachers to contribute to it, to add their own items.
And who can share sub collection? Can I, as an owner, share all these sub collections with others, or only the creator? Only the people who create sub collection can share it.
You as an admin, you can share it. You are the admin. You can share it with other contributors. We can just only contribute. We can collaborate. We can create our own sub collections. I can see Rosa's sub collection, but I can't edit it. I have no access on it. I cannot delete it. I cannot add any items in it. Just
I understand. And what about sharing? What about sharing?
Sharing. You can share only the code with other. I sent you the code. You can share the code with others, and they can contribute. They can contribute. Just only write Wakelet collection, asking them to enter their names and join and add their own sub collection. You can add as many sub collections. So
Muhammad, I ask another question. When the sub collection is ready, can I share this sub collection? Only sub collection. Can I share it with other people, or I can share the whole collection with all sub collections inside? This is my question. Can I share sub collection separately?
So you mean that? Can I share the collection, the teacher's collection as a whole, or can I share some specific collections from the sub collections of my students? Okay. I got it. Let me show you.
I'm going to be sorry, but I have to leave, okay?
Rosa, can you share the link?
Yes, I'll try to share the link with you, okay? I'm going to enter the session and share the link, okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Just bye-bye. Helen, can you see my screen, Helen?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me open this sub collection as a teacher. I am opening the sub collection as a teacher of Muhammad. This collection is made by a student whose name is Muhammad. Let me open it to view it, to see which items did Muhammad include in his sub collection. I am opening the sub collection of the student right now. And let me show you how to deal with it. Here is the sub collection of Muhammad. Yes, here it is, created by Muhammad, and it's about Troika, and it has one item which is the article that Muhammad wrote about Troika. Can you see it?
Yes, yes.
Here you have share. So you can click on share this sub collection, and you can share QR code or even the link.
Okay,
so,
understood.
So you can share any sub collection within the teacher collection, and you can share the teacher's collection as a whole.
Yeah. That was my question. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So you are allowed to share maybe the teacher's collection, or maybe you click on any other sub collection within your collection and they click on share and they share it with anyone who would like to share.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe through the link, or maybe through QR code, maybe through Teams, on Twitter, or social media, or Google Classroom, as you need, as you want. It's up to you.
Yeah. Google Classroom. Okay.
Yes, that's it. Here is how to create a sub-collection within the teacher's collection. You have for first to do something which is really important, which is to sign out. You have to log out of your account.
I understood. I will try.
Yes.
Maybe I can do it from my other computer. I will try. Because this laptop, it remembers me, you know, automatically remembers.
You can try another device. Just create a collection as a teacher and log out and try to write wakelet.com, then click enter and enter the code, then add your name, then click join and add your own. You will find, when you click on the plus button, you will find an option which says create a collection.
Yeah, I understood that, but you know, I tried many times and in vain. And you know, I had one more question. Just forgot. You are doing PPT at the same time?
Yes, I will send you.
How do you do this at the same time? Magic.
I'll take print screen and Control V on my PowerPoint. Just only click print screen on the keyboard, function print screen, then Control V on your slides, on your PowerPoint slide.
And you add on the PowerPoint at the same time.
Yeah, I'm adding it at the same time on PowerPoint, and I'll send it to you. But let me for first send you an amazing tutorial or teachable moment about that magical feature that looks difficult to some extent to you. I created, or I have my own video. I'll send it to you and you will like it so much. When you view it for the first time, you will learn how to create a collection within the teacher's collection very easy. It's